Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 9 to the Skies. And today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. So for the past 2 or 3 episodes we've been doing stuff with Mechanism, mainly with the fission reactor, and I know this isn't the most popular thing in the world, but it is very necessary, especially for this pack. So I have been running this quite a lot between episodes, and what I was really after was the polonium pellets, and we have 464 of them here, which is going to be very handy. And the reason for that is we need to use them to craft the SPS casing so we can do the supercritical phase shifter, and with that is how we get the antimatter pellets. So if you just have a look at the star, so far we only have one ingredient of it already crafted, and that is the Oblivion Shard. So I'm going to try and get at least one of these done today. Actually, I'm going to definitely get one of them done. This one will be done, but I'm also going to try and get a few more things done so we can get towards this. And unfortunately, there are a couple of things that we need antimatter for, and I can't remember which ones they are now. Oh, there we go. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. So the improbable probability device, we need to get antimatter pellets for this. Now, everything else in here is fairly doable. I think I can craft pretty much everything in here. I've done the dark matter, done a lot of the Project E stuff. I can definitely do the mega cells, definitely do the power stuff. So yeah, it's the antimatter that is going to hold me up. And I know there is another one. I can't remember which one it is, but I'm sure there's another one that uses antimatter as well. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do is get the pulsating black hole crafted. So we were looking at this either last time or the one before, I can't remember now, but as you can see here, I've been through and I have crafted up a lot of these things. So I already have the 6 times cobblestone, and all of these are 5 times compressed as well. The one we need to finish off though is the iron blocks, and we do have enough, and I'm pretty much there with it. So I haven't done that one yet, so I could just show you exactly how I've done it. So the oak one was nice and simple because this is the only one I could use EMC for. So I just had oak logs exporting out of here into this one and then into there, and that takes us up to 4 times, I think. Yeah, so that's uncompressed 1 times, 2 times, and then 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Yeah, so I just waited till I got 9 blocks of those and I crafted those into the 5 times, but everything else I've done manually with 2 compressed draws. So I'll just show you what I did. So I just have 2 of the compressed draws, and these have got the iron blocks in, and we are already up to 7 of the 4 times, so I just need to get 9 of these. So all I've been doing basically, and I've done this for all the other ones, but let's just finish off the iron. So I've got 55,000 iron blocks in there, and who's pushing me? Right, this guy's pushing me, and that is very good news actually, because I need him. So I'm going to actually get a mob yoinker because he's going to be like a very heavily featured today. So let's just grab that. Can I grab you with this? There we go. Right, Drygmys definitely going to be used today. But anyway, iron blocks. If we just shove those in here, we have 9 of those now. So I've put those into there. That's not a lot. So I need an absolute ton of these things. Just what I've been doing is just been getting loads of them, dropping them all on the floor, and filling these things up, and then taking them and putting them in the other one. So yeah, it does take a while. So I think I need to get this up to 81 for to be 9 of those. So I'll just carry this on, get all this done, and then we can finally craft up this thing, the pulsating black hole. Okay, so a short time later, I'm down to 42,000 iron blocks now, and have gone slightly over in here, so I can put some of those back, but I now have 9 of the 4 times compressed iron, so that means I can craft that into a 5 times, and now that should be the last thing I need. If we put that in there, we now have the pulsating black hole. Nice, so that is the second crafting ingredient we need to get the start on. So I'm just going to put that in there, keep it nice and safe, and then we can get on with the next thing. So the other thing I've been doing between episodes, apart from running the fission reactor, is I've been getting into a little bit of Forcecraft. And this is a mod I've never really played with before, so I did test it out a little bit, and I got a bit carried away. So if we have a look, let's just claim this first, get a few of these things, nice. So if you look at the Forcecraft quests, yeah, I've done a lot of it. So yeah, I've basically just been through all this. Now it is a very repetitive thing, so that's why I chose to do a lot of it off camera. Aside from getting carried away, it is just a little bit boring, so I just got it all done. But I've left the last few so we could do those together, because what we really need to get is this thing, the treasure core. So if you just have a look at the recipe for this, we need nether star, diamonds, 4 ingots, and blocks of gold. And you know what? I've just realised I don't actually need to do all of this stuff. That's very annoying. Or I can just craft this. I don't believe it. I spent loads of time doing this, but anyway, I'll show you what this thing does. So you can use this to put enchantments onto the Forcecraft items and armor. So in here we have liquid force, and that just comes from the force gems that we're getting from sieving, but you also get buckets of liquid force in the bags that you get from mob farms, and then you need to go through each tier to unlock the next one. So if we have a look at the Forcecraft Infuser, this thing here. So if we look at the uses of this, on the Infuser, there's 7 different levels of it. Now, looking at it in JI, it is not the best way of doing it, but you can look in here and it'll show you all the recipes you need to do to get into the next level. But the best way of doing it, because we have this book in here, we can just click on this question mark here and it'll tell you all the things you can do at each level. So we're up to tier 5 at the moment, and I've already done one of them, and that is to upgrade the Force Pack. And this is basically just like a backpack. You can put things into here, but to do it, you need to craft these things called a Force Pack Upgrade, and it's fairly simple, just force ingots, wool and leather, and then you stick those into the infuser with the Force Pack in the middle, and then it'll take it into the next level. So now we just need to do the other level 5 ones, and that is a golden apple and a feather, and you put these onto certain items. So let's have a look at the level 5 ones. Right, it started raining there, right in the middle of my explanation, but I was waffling a bit, so let's do the short version. I've got everything I need here to do the level 5 infusion, so I'm just going to put the Force Sword in here with, I believe, feather, and then we click Start Infusion. Have a little beeping sound that sounds a little bit like a microwave, and then that'll give us the wing enchantment on the Force Sword. So if we now look at the book, that says 2 of 3, so that means we've done 2 of the 3 required to upgrade it into tier 6. So if we now put the Force Rod and the gas tier in there, oh no, that's not right. So that, it didn't like that. So it's tier 5 with Force Rod. Have I already got something on that? Why do you like that? What's wrong with that? Absolutely no idea why that's not working. So tell you what, maybe we need more than 1 gas tier. So let's try that. What do you mean start infusion? Right, so that's just imbued it with force, but we want, right, so tier 5 gas tier, Force Rod. Absolutely no idea why that's not working. Right, apparently this is some weird bug where you have to craft 2 Force Rods together. I don't know why this is. Right, so let's grab that, and if we put that in there, now that works. That is so weird. Okay, so we now have healing 1 on there, and all of those tell us that we have now done tier 6. So if we have a look in here now, we should have unlocked the tier 6 infusions. There we go. So we need to do a time torch. Then we can use obsidian to make it unbreaking, and then the ender pearl, this is a teleporting thing. Right, so we need the force torches, ender pearls, obsidian, a clock. Oh no, I've already got the clock on me. Okay, so if we just put force torch in there with a clock, that should do the first level of that one. Right, so that gives us the time torch. Nice. And the obsidian, we just need to put that on any armor. That, yeah, that's already got something on it. So let's do a chest plate this time. So I think there is an advancement for crafting all of the armor, which I haven't done yet. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if we just put that in there with the obsidian, I don't want that many. There we go. Alright, so that's that one done. And I think I need to do that one on a sword. So let's grab another one of those. Stick that in there with an ender pearl, just the one though. And then that, we are now up to tier 7. So if we have a look again in here, we can now do these tier 7 infusions, and that is light and treasure. Now, I thought I needed to do all of this, so I'm so pleased I did most of it off camera, because that would have been a complete waste of time. All I actually need to do is craft this thing, the treasure core. So if we get that, that is literally all we need from Forcecraft. Now, I'm not that bothered because I am going to try and do all of this anyway. I am going to actually try and complete the pack and get all of these quests done. We will claim these, but I do have another one here from Apotheosis. Now, I haven't done anything in here. All I did in here was craft an enchanting table, and the reason for that is I needed that to craft the infuser to do all the Forcecraft stuff. So we can just claim all of the rewards. That's everything we've got from doing that. So now, the reason I needed the treasure core, if we just have a look at this, as with most things in this pack, we need to use this on the summoning altar with red matter and unobtainium, and that is going to give us the Piglich. And we need the Piglich to craft something else that we need for the star. So the Piglich drops these things, the Piglich hearts, and these can be crafted into the heart block, and we use those to craft the dragon soul, which is one of the crafting ingredients for the star. So we don't have everything else for it, but it is definitely a good one to get out of the way. So we've got the Gaia spirit, definitely got the dragon egg. We need to do a bit more from ours. and then we need to get into Draconic Evolution as well, so definitely a few things to do, but this is a big one, so I want to get this done today. So if we just have another look at this recipe, we've got the red matter and the unobtainium, but we also need to do the Franken-zombie. So I do think I've got everything set up to use this, I just don't think I've done it yet, so I need to capture a zombie, and we'll get that done, and then we'll be at the stage where we can summon the Piglich, but I don't want to kill it myself because they have like a ridiculous amount of hearts. I think it's like 1000 HP, probably even more than that. And yeah, with this sword, even though it's pretty good, it's nowhere near good enough, and I'll just be swiping at it for ages. I'm going to set up another way of killing them, and that's why I've captured this Drygmys. Right, so I'll clear my inventory, get everything sorted, and then we'll get on with doing the Franken-zombie. Right, so I already have the soul binder set up, so I'm just going to set up a new pattern for this. So it's a filled soul valve zombie, and the logic controller, which we already have the pattern for as well, and then that'll give us the Franken-zombie and an empty soul valve. So we'll do that, and then hopefully this will work. The empty soul valve might be a problem, but anyway, let's give it a go. So I don't think I have any soul valves with the zombie in, do I? No, that's got a shulker in it. So I need to capture a zombie from somewhere, but nothing spawns over here because I've got my torches. Where I'm going to get a zombie from? I could maybe get one from the mob farm. Should we give that a go? But everything just dies so quickly in here, doesn't it? And a creeper will probably explode if I try and do this. Tell you what, let's knock out the mega torches I've got, if I can find them, and then we should get mob spawning. I should be able to get one. Is that another Drygmy? Right, I'm having you as well. Come here. Right, where did I put these mega torches? Oh well, there's one there. Right, if I knock this out, and then do I have any spawning spaces anywhere? There's got to be some dark spots, so I'm not that good at lighting things up. Tell you what, let's... Right, a couple of spaces there. Let's just knock out a couple more torches. Right, there we go. And because we're in a skyblock world, this should happen fairly quickly. Although I think I've got another mega torch somewhere. Oh, alright, we have more spawning. So a skeleton there, but I want a zombie. There we go. I'll have you, and we'll get another one for luck. Great, nothing spawning here, is it? There must have a mega torch in range of this. Alright, there we go. That was pretty nasty. That zombie. Oh no. Oh, that's really not good, is it? Yep. Definitely relied on this mega torch quite a lot. Let's just light this up. No, no, no. Tell you what, let's just put that back. Got a couple of zombies now, so let's go give that a go. Right, so in theory, if I put these in here and try and craft Franken-zombie, right, yeah, I think it's that empty soul valve that's causing the problem. Right, so if I do it like that, get rid of that. That should now work. Okay, that in there, and now try and do that again. Alright, that's annoying. Right, you know what? I don't know why this has been so fiddly, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the logic controller. I'm just going to do this manually because I don't think I'm going to need that many of these. If I do, I'll figure out why this isn't working, but for now, I don't need to worry about it too much. So, in the soul binder, I put that and that. There we go, and that will have gone into the system. So, if we look for Franken-zombie, we now have that. So, that is everything we need to summon the Piglich. But first, I need to get this farm set up so I don't have to kill this thing manually. So, let's get on with that right now. Right, so to automate the killing of the Piglich, we're going to be using Ars Nouveau, and we already have a little bit of a setup going on down here. We've got the imbuement chamber, the vitalic source link, which will generate a source from any mobs that are killed near it. So you can just add this to the side of any mob farm, and it will just fill up the source shards that are around it. So I think I'm going to move these, because they do look a bit out of place at the minute. I think I'm going to put them at this side, and then we can dig through here and set up a few new things along here. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. I do have a few steps that I need to do, but I've got pretty much everything that I've done with ours so far, and I've also just got myself another stack of source gems, and the way we do that is by placing lapis into the imbuement chamber, and if it's got a source around it, it'll speed it up and it'll turn the lapis into source gems. So you need to do them one at a time. You can automate it, but it's not too big a deal. I just did those one by one, and now I have a stack of those, and I think that should be pretty close to everything we need. I also have a few other things. We've already used the ritual brazier a few episodes ago to summon the Wilden, and this is where we got the Wilden horns from. And with these, we're going to give them to the Drygmys, and that will give us the Drygmy token. Now, I already have 2 of these, I have absolutely no idea where I got them from, but as I've already got another 2 of these, I'm going to get 4 of them, because the more of these, the better. So, anyway, we are jumping ahead a little bit. The first thing we need to do, if we have a look up here, I've added a few recipes in. The Drygmy token will be used to get the Drygmy charm, and we do this with the enchanting apparatus. We put that in the middle with a few other things around it, and we'll get one of these, and this is what we need to do the mob farm. But before we do that, there's a couple of things we need to do. We need to do the containment jar so we can actually trap the Piglich in there. The tablet of containment is used with the ritual brazier to allow that to happen, but to move all the sauce around, we need a few other things. So the first thing is the sauce relay. So let's give this one a go. We should have everything we need for that. The other things, the enchanting apparatus, I need to do that. Again, already got everything we need for that. The arcane core goes below the enchanting apparatus, so we can get one of those. The containment jar, we should be able to do that. Just need to craft up a couple of these. And then finally the containment jar. Don't know if I should do a couple of them actually, and there is a reason for that, but I will explain that in a minute. The tablet of containment, this is the first thing that's going to be a little bit tricky, because we need to do the manipulation essence, and to do that we need to do that with an imbuement chamber. So it's not that bad, because we already have everything set up to do this really. So we just need 3 of the arcane pedestals, and we just put these next to the imbuement chamber, and then to use it we just need to put a source gem in the imbuement chamber, and then on the 3 pedestals we need a clock, redstone dust, and a button. So I'll have one of those. In fact, it might be worth doing a few of these. So let's do 4. 4 of those and 4 buttons as well, just like that. 1, 2, and 3. And if we put the source gem in there, that should go fairly quickly because we have all this sauce around us. And there we go. We now have the manipulation essence, and I didn't need to craft all of those because they don't get used up, which is even better. So I'll just put those back. And then we can just keep clicking the source gems into here once they're done, and we'll get the manipulation essence. Okay, that's 3. Also, last one. And that's 4. So we'll just leave it at that. So with this, we are going to craft... Actually, I think I only need to use one of these for now. Let's tell you what. We'll just go one of those, put those back. Okay, so the tablet of containment, we put this in the ritual brazier, and any mob that we put next to it will go into the containment jar. So that is the first little bit of this done. So I suppose we could actually trap it now, but I want to get some sauce going into here first. So can I break these and keep the sauce in it? I think I can. That's probably gone into this. Oh yeah. Right, so what? I'm going to take the magnet upgrade out of here. So at the minute I'm using the mob slaughter factory to kill these, so they're not actually producing any drops. So if I take the magnet upgrade out, and I'll just come down here and grab my sauce jar out of there. What I should be able to do, if we grab the Vitalic Source Link as well, put that in the middle there, and I think this should work. And if I just grab all of these as well, I'm just going to put 8 of them up here, and then I can use the source relay to send all this sauce into here. I'm not sure of the range on these things, but when I get this farm set up, it needs to be 10 blocks away from any of the mobs, or the Drygmys will try and kill those. So let's put a couple of sauce jars over here. I'm not entirely sure how I need them yet, but if we just put a sauce relay down, we also need to craft one more thing. So I'll pull that there, and I think I should be able to pull the sauce from there and into here. But to do that, to link them up, we need to craft this thing called the Dominion Wand, and we do this with the enchanting apparatus. And I believe you don't actually need sauce to do this. You need the sauce gems, but you don't need any of the liquid sauce. So if we just put this down over here somewhere, I think it should be fairly separate. So we'll put this one in the floor. So arcane core down there like that. Enchanting apparatus on the top. And then we also need these pedestals again. And I do need to craft some more of these, but I'll just grab these ones for now because I only need 3 again. So I'll just put them around here like this, and I might as well grab that. Put that one there, and then with the enchanting apparatus, we need a stick. How else was it? And a gold ingot and 2 source gems. No problem. So we've put one of those on there, source gem there, and if we put a stick in the enchanting apparatus, that is a very cool animation, and that should turn into the Dominion Wand. And there we go. Right, this thing is quite fiddly. Well, it's not if you know what you're doing, but I don't really, and I always forget which way around it is. So to set the send location and the take location, one of them is shift right click and one of them is just right click, and I always forget which way around it is. So I'm just going to use one of these for now. So can I do, no, it's position set. Right, so that's sending that there. So if I click on this and then send it to this one, and then if I shift right click, oh no, I'm going to shift right click there, do that there. Right, so that's now set to take from that bottom one. If I now right click on this one, right, so that is now taking from there and sending to there. Right, so that is now going to always fill up with source from this one. So I'm not sure if you can link multiple ones just to one, like you can do with Britannia, because that would be really handy. But I haven't really played with this mod much, so I don't know that yet. But you never know, you might be able to do it. Anyway, I think now we should get ourselves another summoning altar, because I don't want to move the one I've already got, because I've got some automation going on with that one. So I think they're fairly cheap, yeah. I'll do it in red carpet though. Grab some of that. And then get ourselves another summoning altar. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a pain, I think. Because I need to make sure that this Piglich doesn't run away. It'll probably attack me as well, but if we just put that there, what we're going to do is put down a containment jar. And then if we put the ritual brazier down, and then we can put the tablet of containment in there. And all we need to do is right click on this to activate it. But I'm not going to do that yet, because I just need to get everything I need for this. Right, so we just need red matter, 3 unobtainium, and the treasure core. And then for the catalyst, it's Frankenzombie. Right, so we've got our Frankenzombie. Red matter, I've only got 2 of those, so I need to do a bit of that. The unobtainium, we need 3 of these. And then the treasure core. Got 1 of those. Okay. Right, this is the scary bit, because I need to summon a Piglich. So let's put red matter, unobtainium, and the treasure core. Now, what order should I do this? I think I should activate this. And then if I put the Frankenzombie on there, that's not working. Why is that not working? Right, so I don't know if this is a thing, but I've just come outside because I'm not sure if this thing actually needs sky access or not. But doing that again, I'm still not getting anything from this. It's definitely the right recipe. I've checked it quite a few times now. Red matter, 3 unobtainium, a treasure core, and the Frankenzombie, which I am inserting last. And it's not giving me a Piglich, and I don't know why. I have tested this in creative as well, and it definitely works. But for some reason in this world, it's just not doing it. Unless you can only have 1 summoning altar, is that a thing? Try that. Right, let's do it on this one. You and you. And if we put the Frankenzombie there, that's not doing anything either. Right, I've just tested this again in a creative world, and I even switched to survival in that world just to see if there was a problem with it happening in survival, but it's all working. It just, for some reason in here, just doesn't like it. So can we, oh, there we go. Right, right, hopefully I can pick this thing up with a mob kit. I don't know why that wasn't working, but now it is. Right, can I, oh no. I didn't have enough XP, and now that has gone bye-bye. Oh dear. Right, okay. Let's try that again. Get some more XP and give that another go. I don't know. Let's go for 150. That's a nice round number, isn't it? Let's try that again. Okay, so the red matter is not cheap, so I can't really afford to be throwing it away like that. Oh, and I haven't got any more Frankenzombies, have I? Right, okay. Let's do that as well. Let's first get the treasure core. Do have a soul, 1 more soul vial with a zombie in it. So let's get that. Okay, so you in there with you. Alright, you know what? Now that it's working, I hope, let's try and do this underground again. I don't think the sky access is a problem. It was just being difficult for some reason. Okay, right. Where did that go? So let's put you down there. And we'll have, where's the red matter? So, red matter, unobtainium, treasure core. And I've put the Frankenzombie on there. That's now doing its thing. I should have put the containment things set up, but can I get you? No, that still didn't like that, did it? What? Oh, will it just not let me pick it up? Yes, right. We have a Piglich in a mob yonk here. That's good. Now, if we do this containment ritual, we should be able to get it trapped in a glass ball and not have to worry about it anymore. Right. This should have been a lot easier than this, but the summoning also wasn't working. Containment jar there. We then need a ritual brazier, and for some reason this did activate. I didn't click on it, but it activated, so I have already crafted up another tablet of containment. So if we put that in there, and I need some sauce as well, don't I? Where's my sauce jars gone? So stick that on there, and I just need to activate that now. And then if I put down this Piglich here, that should go in there. So we now have a Piglich inside a containment jar. Excellent. So the next step is to set up the Drygmy farm, and I keep pointing at this mossy cobblestone, but this is the key to it. First thing you need to do is put down the mossy cobblestone, and then you need to right click on it with the Drygmy charm, and this will then try and farm any mobs that are nearby, either ones that are walking around or ones that are in containment jars. So to get this, a little bit more of a complicated setup on the enchanting apparatus. So I need 8 of these things, the arcane pedestal. So we already have 3, I just need to craft another 5. I'll put those around here and then use this recipe. So it's 3 sauce, seeds, carrot, apple, wheat, and then any type of fish. And it's literally anything, all the modded stuff as well. And then the Drygmy token, which we've already got, we'll put that in the middle and we'll get these Drygmy charms. And that will turn this into the farm. And then if you right click them with further ones, you will get more Drygmys, which will speed up the rate of it. So, right, believe it or not, we are actually getting there now. So first thing, I need to craft up 5 more of these arcane pedestals. So these are with source gems. So I'm probably going to need to put those back. And do I not have any more source stone? That's annoying. Let's just put everything back in there so it's easier. So arcane pedestal. Need, right, so that's 2 of those. Let's do some more of the source stone. And then another 3. Okay. Right, so we just need to set these up around here. Like that. And then just grab the things that we need. And it should be fairly straightforward. I'm hoping I've got some fish, because I didn't actually check that. Let's get those. I don't actually have any fish. Can you believe it? Or do I? Yes, I have some salmon. That'll do. Okay. Right, so this should be everything I need now. So I'll put the source stones down. Wheat. Carrot. Apple. Seeds, and put the salmon there, and then we need to put the Drygmy token in the middle like that, and we'll get this cool animation again, and that should turn that into the Drygmy thingy. What's it called? Drygmy charm. Okay, so to set this up, we just need to set up an inventory for the drops to go into. So it can be absolutely anything. So should we just do a barrel? Let's grab one of those, put that there. Then if we pick up this containment jar, and that one there, is that still going? Right. And hopefully, does this consume everything? No, it doesn't, so I can do a few more of these, which is very good. Did I get that? No, I didn't, because did I take the thing off it? Right, you do that again. For some reason, I end up with a fish in my inventory. Right, you do your thing. That's in there. So now, yeah, I'm just waiting on this and we'll be done. Okay, so it does use up all those, so I'll need to do that again. Okay, so now, I don't know if I need to put some fences around here to keep these in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just fill this in a bit, make it a little bit safer. And of course we have a wandering trader in the middle of all this. You know what though? Trapping a wandering trader would actually be quite good. Right, the tablet of containment is running, so I can get him over here. Although now I've killed the llamas, he probably won't be too happy with me. Oh, where are you? If I just put that down there, I will explain why I want a wandering trader in there. But you come over here a minute. Right, I need him over here. Right, go this way. Yes, right, we have him in there. Now, the thing about the wandering trader is they're one of the few mobs that don't actually have a loot table. So if you kill them, they don't drop anything. Which is a good thing when it comes to the Drygmy farms. Because one of the stats on a Drygmy farm is the bonus. And the more mobs you have around them, the more drops they'll try and produce. But if there are mobs that don't have a loot table, they'll just go for the ones that do have them. So this is an ideal setup. Obviously, you want a lot more and lots of different mobs, and that will increase the bonus so you get loads more. But I don't need to worry about it too much because I don't need that many Piglich hearts. It's just, if you are using these to farm lots of things, having some mobs around like this is definitely helpful. So we'll just stick that one there. That's not going to be an issue. Right, so let's get some fences. I don't think they are going to run away, but let's just craft a few of these. Believe it or not, that is how you set up a Drygmy farm. So if we just take the Drygmy charm, right click on there, we'll get a little bit of an animation. This mod just looks so cool. Everything it does is just absolutely brilliant. So that is now the farm running. Now we only have one Drygmy in there, so this is going to be very, very slow. But over time, Piglich hearts will start appearing in there. So to speed this up, all I need to do is just craft a few more of these things, Drygmy charms, just on the enchanting apparatus over there. And if we just right click on here again, we'll get another Drygmy and it'll just start doing its little dance and start bringing stuff in. So let's see if I can get some more done before that actually produces anything. I'll just show you how you get the Drygmy tokens first. So Drygmy token, I don't know where I got these ones from, but all we need to do is if we just put a Drygmy down here like this and throw it on the Wilden horns, it'll pick it up, do a little dance, and it'll disappear. And I got a Drygmy token there. You didn't see it, but my magnet just pulled it into my inventory, but that is how we do it. So I might as well do all the other one as well. So I'll have that. Turn my magnet off. Oh, you can see it properly. So there we go. That just drops that. We now have 3 of those. So I can get another 3 Drygmys on here with what I've already got. And do we have anything yet? No, nothing in there yet. So let's get these set up and we'll give this a go. Right, so I now have another 3 of the Drygmy charms. And if we have a look in here, still don't have any of the Piglich heart. So this thing is very slow, even though that process didn't take that long really. So all we can do with these now, if we just right click on here again, we get another Drygmy in there, and this is linear, the speed of this. So this should be 4 times faster now, I believe. So we'll just wait around a bit because I definitely want to see the first ones come in. And it's just the animation itself, it's so cool. That is really all we need to do. So I suppose we could either import these or set a storage bus on here to use these. And why do? Oh, there was a bat flying around. So it's see what I mean about not having other mobs around, but hopefully that will happen again. I did just hear another bat though. And the next little drops is something else from the bat, and that is the claw. So this is something that we use in Forcecraft. So I was going to set something up separate for this, but basically I need to kill all the bats, don't I? That's it's so annoying. I was smart enough to keep this separate, so it was far enough away from my mob farm. I just didn't think of the bats. Right, we'll have a bat there. There he is. Right, you are not interfering. Go away. Right, so if I clear out 10 blocks away from this thing, I can see that there's nothing there, like there is up there. That shouldn't be a problem with this one, though. As long as it's not within 10 blocks of this, we should be good. So that's, yeah. Tell you what, let's take those out of there, because the next drops shouldn't be bats. And there we go, we have our first Piglich hearts, and that is just from one harvest, and we have 7 of them in there. So we need 9 of these to craft the block, and I believe we only actually need 1 block to do what we need for the star. So we need to craft the dragon soul, and that is the Piglich heart surrounded by some even crazy stuff. We already have the Gaia spirit and the dragon egg, we've got that, but we need to do a bit of draconic evolution, and we might have the dragon scale. This is something else from Ars Nouveau that we need to do. This is enchanting apparatus, and actually that is fairly straightforward, so we could do that. But then this is from bees and the empty soul gem. Oh, that's another occult ritual. So yeah, a few more things to do, but Piglich heart, I believe, should be the most difficult. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a little bit of a pain to set up, especially with that summoning altar not working properly. And there we go, I've got another 7 there, so that is 14 now. Just need to keep an eye on the bats, make sure they don't get in the way. But if you just link this up to the AE2 system, that means we'll have Piglich hearts coming in. Now, I'm not going to bother speeding this up, getting some more mobs without a loot table, because I think the rate that this is coming in, this is more than good enough, because as I say, we don't need that many. But I think that is going to do us for today. We did have a few challenges there, and I know I need to get this room tidied up, but I think we've got the result we wanted. We've got the Piglich hearts coming in, and that'll do for me. So next time, hopefully, we'll get even close to the start. But for now, I'm happy with that progress. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.